So, are you a maker who struggles with what type of photos to take of your handmade products? Or maybe you're a craft business owner who is looking to stand out more in the online marketplace, but you're really looking to figure out what you can do to better photograph your products. Hi, my name is Imelda Jimenez Lamar, and I'm a product photography coach helping handmade sellers learn how to shoot product photos that sell online. And today I'm going to dive into AI because AI has been a hot topic this year, and I think is a really great tool for a lot of craft business owners to use. Now, first off, a disclaimer: I am not an AI expert. I don't know the ins and outs of it. This is not the video for that kind of information. There's plenty of other videos online and articles that dive a lot into AI and all of the things surrounding it. Now, there's definitely a lot of concerns about how AI is impacting the way we do things, how people do their jobs, and so on. So I'm definitely not oblivious to all of the concerns. However, I think it can be a super great tool for a lot of craft business owners to use in their business. Now, I'm going to dive into how you can use AI to better photograph your products. Now, I'm not going to be going into those AI software programs that actually generate product photos for you. To me, that is really sketchy, and I know there's a lot of concerns about, is it legal to use an AI image of a physical product to sell that product? I don't know any of the legalities of it. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff on it, but I'm not going to be going down that road. I'm going to be using AI to help generate ideas so that you can better photograph your products in a way that is specific to your products, your brand, and who you are. So something to just keep in mind is this is a tool. It is generating information from who knows where and giving it as, results to whatever information you put in. And I encourage you to really be wary about copying and pasting content that you get from an AI tool, because it may or may not be accurate. It is kind of guessing, right? It's continually learning as people are using it. And I just want to make sure that you are protecting yourself and that you are not using the content of an AI, the results that you get from AI, as your own. Because I don't know what Google and all the search engines are going to be doing with detecting AI copy or content. So I really caution you to just be wary about using the results as fact and using it as your own. So I'm going to be walking you through several prompts that I put into ChatGPT and talking about the results that it gives me. Now, you can use ChatGPT as their AI software. It's probably the most known about, but I am aware that there are other software, AI software out there, so feel free to try other ones. I don't have experience with those other ones, but I've heard other people, depending on what you're using it for, may be better than ChatGPT. So just a heads up. And the other thing is I'm going to be using the free version of ChatGPT. This, I think, is just a really great way to see how the software works, see the results that you get. But I do pay for the plus version. And the reason is because I think it gives better detailed, in-depth answers than the free version. Plus, you can use it during high traffic periods than using the free version, because I think the website will kick you off if there's too much traffic and you're not able to use it. So the paid one, I think, doesn't have that. So don't quote me on that, but do your own little research and double check and see if that is true. So let's dive into these prompts and chat about the results. So let's dive into some of these prompts. So this first prompt is pretty basic, not a whole lot of information. It just says, can you give me 10 product photo ideas? I make handmade napkins and tablecloths. And then it came back with this result. So here's some potential ideas for product photos. So the first one is styled table setting. Create a appealing table setting using your napkins and tablecloths. Arrange tableware and add some fresh flowers and capture an inviting scene. That would make for a really nice kind of lifestyle type photo. Close up details, zoom in on the intricate details of your napkins and tablecloth. Highlight stitching patterns or any unique features that make your product stand out. That's something that would be really good to photograph. Coordinate sets, which I guess would make sense if you're selling napkins and tablecloths for people who like to look coordinated. Seasonal themes. You can use warm fall colors and decorative elements like pumpkins for autumn or bright floral motifs for spring. That would be nice. Outdoor dining, other lifestyle shots, mix and match, showcase how they can be mixed and matched to create various looks and styles. Demonstrate various napkin folding techniques. That might be interesting. Take photos of napkins folded into unique shapes or designs to showcase their versatility. That might be something to consider. So yeah, these are a couple just, I would say, generic ideas. But why don't we go a little bit deeper and give a little bit more information? So in this prompt, I pretty much ask the same thing, but I make it a little clearer that these products are made from upcycled, like old clothing. So this is where I think it starts to get a little bit more interesting. So the first response is, a before and after. Capture a photo of the original old clothing used for upcycling alongside the final product, showcasing the transformation from garment to napkin, tablecloth, or pillow cover. I think that would be really creative and really awesome to show in your product listings, or even on social media, showing what the original material was used for and then what it's been transformed into. Colorful patchwork. Arrange a collection of your upcycled napkins, tablecloths, and pillow covers in a visually appealing patchwork display. Highlight the vibrant colors and patterns created through the upcycling process. Sustainable lifestyle. Photograph your products in an eco-friendly setting, emphasizing the concept of upcycling and sustainable living. That can be a nice photo, a nice thing to focus on. Let's see. Textile close-up. Zoom in on the unique textures and patterns of your upcycled fabrics. Capture close-up shots that highlight the detail and intricacies of the repurposed material. Let's see what else. Mix and match. Upcycled home decor. Show how they can add a touch of sustainable style to different areas of your home. The thing that I like about using AI for this type of stuff is it talks about kind of the why, like what would make it interesting? What could this do to not better communicate, but just like, what's the reasoning behind it? Because I can take a pretty product photo, but is it doing anything? Is it providing any information that could be useful to your customer? So I like that they include this little bit about, it adds a touch of sustainable style to different areas of the home. Upcycling process, and right here to give customers an inside look at your craftsmanship. Let's see what else. Upcycled storytelling. Share the stories behind the upcycled fabrics you use. Capture the photo of the original garments. That's kind of what this said up here, the before and after. But I guess if you're upcycling something from a specific garment that is yours, or there's a story versus something you sourced from, the local thrift store, this could be really interesting and a great way to highlight it on social media and talk about the story. So I get more detailed here, and I talk about I talk a little bit more about the products and values and my branding and who my customers are. So I go into, talking about using recycled clothing. I upcycle them to give them new life, that by creating these products that are colorful and vibrant. Sustainability is important to me and a big part of my brand. My customers are environmentally conscious and value beautiful handmade products. They're intentional when purchasing products and love the stories and connection to the people who create their products. So yeah, I think it's really useful to give more information about your product, your brand, how your products are made, any interesting methods or something that's unique. Can it be helpful? You could even talk a little bit about your values of your business, how it relates to your branding, and who your customers are, because you need to know who you're marketing to. So talking about who your customers are, what their values are, what do they think about when they're shopping from you, why are they shopping from you, those types of things could be super valuable. So the more information you give, the better responses you can definitely get that make sense for your specific brand and your specific products that you make. So here's some ideas. Individual napkin shots. Capture up close-up shots for each napkin individually, displaying the intricate details, patterns, and vibrant colors. Let's see what else. Folded napkins, rolled napkins, coordinated sets, pattern showcase. Let's see, texture highlight. Zoom in on the fabric texture of your napkins, emphasize their softness, durability, or any other desirable qualities. Eco-friendly packaging. Photograph your napkins elegantly wrapped in eco-friendly packaging such as recycled paper, fabric, showcasing your commitment to sustainability. Size comparison. Fabric labels. Capture an image of the fabric label or tag on your napkins, clearly displaying information about the materials used and care instructions. Use wooden or decorative clips to hang your napkins on a line or hanger, creating an appealing visual display. Versatile use. So showcase the multiple ways your napkins can be used, such as folding as placemats, as bread basket liner, or creatively styled for a picnic. I think that's really good. There's lots of ideas here that can be super useful. Again, you could even get more specific with the colors or the patterns or the type of images you think would be really great. And then I want to get a little more specific about different products. So something to always remember is that your product photos aren't just meant to make your product look nice. They're there to provide information to your customer. But sometimes you might not know what questions your customers have about your product. And I think using ChatGPT can be a really great way to tap into what some of those questions might be. So, here in this prompt, I say, what questions would customers have about my products that I could answer with my product photos? Please focus only on the tablecloth. So, here are some potential questions a customer might have regarding tablecloths and using these answers to decide whether or not to buy. So here it says, what are the dimensions of the tablecloth? And it says, show a photo of the tablecloth spread out on a table, clearly indicating its size in relation to the table or using a measuring tape. What is the design and pattern of the tablecloth? Include close-up shots that highlight the design or the pattern of the tablecloth, allowing customers to see the detail and style. What is the color? How does the tablecloth drape on a table? Oh, okay. Provide images of the tablecloth draped over a table, showcasing how it falls, hangs, or fits, giving customers an idea of its overall look and style. I think that's really interesting because I don't think I really see that type of photo when it comes to tablecloths. What is the material of the tablecloth? Include detailed shots that highlight the texture and material of the tablecloth, giving customers a sense of its quality and feel. I think that's a really good point. How does the tablecloth coordinate with other products? Photograph the tablecloth alongside other complementary items such as napkins, placemats, tableware to demonstrate how they can be combined for a cohesive table setting. I think that would be really, really great. How does it look in different lighting conditions? Can the tablecloth accommodate different table sizes? Demonstrate the tablecloth on tables of varying sizes, showcasing its adaptability and ability to fit different dining setups. I think that's a really useful photo. Yeah, so I think these are some super duper great prompts, and you could really dive deep in any of these answers that can be really, really helpful in getting ideas. So, what did you think about the results I got from ChatGPT based on the prompts that I put in? Do you think they were pretty good? Were you not impressed? I mean, I personally thought they were pretty good, and I would love to hear what your thoughts are. So, make sure you comment below and let me know. So I want to give you a couple pointers if you are going to be using ChatGPT or any other AI software to get ideas on how to photograph your products, or just really how to write copy for product descriptions, or how to write copy for marketing, and so on. I think this is a really amazing tool that every maker should be using right now in their craft business, because it's so important right now with how saturated the online market is to stand out. And I think this tool can be a major game changer in helping you do that in your craft business. So in general, one major pointer that I hope you remember, and I hope if this is the only thing you remember from this video, it should be this: the more detail you're able to provide AI, the better results are generally going to be. Because when you put in generic information, you're going to get pretty much a generic result. And that might be okay, but I think to really leverage this tool for your business and for your product photo ideas, you need to put in specific parameters, specific details that you want it to provide you. So this is where the other details of the prompts come into play. And that is understanding who you are as a maker and a business owner. What makes you different and unique from other people in your market? Next, what are your values? What's important to you that is part of your business that customers may really gravitate towards? Again, this is all to help you stand out in the online marketplace. And lastly, who are your customers? Because at the end of the day, you're looking to sell your products online, which means you need to speak to your customer. And your customer can't just be everybody. Your customer is ideally a specific group of people, a specific demographic, they have specific interests, and so on. So the more you're able to understand who your customer is, the better you're going to be able to get results that are specifically tailored and that could better help you attract those customers to your business. Because when customers feel like they found a business or a business owner like you specifically that is totally in alignment with what they're looking for or even their values, they're going to be so much more invested than just some random customer who, doesn't know you and may not really care about what you make and sell. It's so much easier to sell to somebody who is interested in your products and feels like you're on the same page as them than somebody who's not. So I hope this video was super helpful and really educational for you, because if you haven't jumped into AI, I hope this will inspire you to do it. I think it's an amazing tool and is something that you can just play around with and experiment and see what information you get. If you're looking for more tips, be sure to check out my website in the link description below for more tips around product photography as a craft business owner. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.